Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do the video which is going to be the third installment of the Duo Dungeon Rusher series. We're going to be doing the Chafer dungeon today. But the Chafer dungeon, I thought you said we're going to do Scarleaf. Yeah, I said that, but we're going to do Chafer dungeon because it turns out there's a quest that I can take. So it's called the Keymaster. Where is it? The Keymaster. So I took this quest, and I guess it's doing what I'm going to be doing, which is going through. I don't know why I don't see it here, but yeah, I don't know why I don't see it there. Oh, there it is. So anyways, I'm going to be basically going through the dungeons that I think it's going to be leading me to. I think that's what the quest does. But anyways, it's telling me to do the skeleton dungeon. The thing is, I'm only level 35 on my characters, and the achievement itself is level 40. So I'm going to do this dungeon, and then I think I'll have to do some XP before I go. There's a bunch of level 40 dungeons. There's Scarleaf, Batofu, Boost Dash. These are all level 40, but I gotta hit level 40 first. So I'll do this dungeon, then maybe I'll do some XP, but let's just get in here. And maybe we can do the first room together if it doesn't take too long. Let's see how that goes. And if I just cut, that means that it took too long, and we'll just find each other at the last room, I suppose. Alright, that was not too difficult, but it's kind of foreshadowing the dungeon for me, and I think I might struggle a little bit near the end, especially because they have like some things like damage reduction and such, but I guess we'll see. I'll see you at the final room. And we're almost ready to go. Just before we start, I just want to show you, because I'm sure you guys will notice right now that my characters do look different. So what's that about? I want to tell you, so there's no secrets here. I did have to pimp out my characters a little bit, so I did that out of necessity. What I mean by that is basically I geared them a little bit using my rogue. I gave them some extra stuff. I couldn't even make it past like the fourth room. I was having a lot of trouble with my shitty gobble stat and whatever. So I bought a little bit of gear with my rogue, and I maged a little bit just so I could have more HP and just a little bit better stats. So this upgrade I'm gonna do, I've decided for the level 40 dungeons, and then I'll see if I need one for level 50. So basically every dungeon like a bunch, right? Because like every 10 levels you get a bunch of dungeons, right? So level 40 you got a bunch of dungeons. Then once I hit level 50, I got another bunch of dungeons that I got to do. And I'll see once I hit level 50 if I'm going to need another upgrading gear. Until then, for the level 40, I'm going to be using the sets that I have currently, which are just like upgraded sets with like overmage vitality, that sort of thing. Not crazy though. Like for example, this I could have easily done better, right? It's not even full agility. Hat as well, right? Nothing crazy. And I also put on some nice cosmetics because I want my characters to look cool, of course. This belt could be better, blah blah. The biggest item that I bought was the Fieners for them, which cost a little bit, but you know, they cost a lot, but really what do they give? Just 1 AP. They kind of just help me out a little bit with damage and stuff. So hopefully you guys won't mind too much. It shouldn't be that big of a deal, right? This series is more about me doing dungeons at low level with like limited spells and that sort of thing. So anyways, we're gonna go right ahead with the Ronin Chafer. Let's check out what achievements we have to do. I think based off memory it was like first and Nomad. Yeah. Okay, so first Nomad, use all my MP, kill him first, no problem. Alright, I hope you haters enjoyed that little montage of me dying. See, the issue isn't even that the dungeon itself is hard. The dungeon's very easy, you know? I probably could have even done it with my old gear without even going for the upgrade. The issue is just the achievements, because specifically first, and actually a little bit Nomad, because a bunch of times I would get locked and I'd have issue. But I've developed a nice technique throughout my many tries. So turn 1 I go in, hit a little bit, then I boost, and I pull my Elytrope out the way. and I set up for this big turn 2 where I'm going to finish him with my IOP. It takes one blow, and then I have 8 AP on my IOP thanks to the Feener. And I also gave my characters a Candy to give them 50 stats, because that little bit of damage ended up helping me get the kill. I couldn't have done it without it. Or I could have, but it depends on like real good stats and stuff. This way it's more safe. The issue is with Nomad now, because if I just leave my IOP there like that, then he's going to get locked and he's going to get gravity and he can't run away. So instead I had to set up the portal there to get that Drogo Chafer away. I use Outpouring to pull myself through the portal and get away from that lock, and I go and start beating them up. It's going pretty well. It took me a bunch of tries. Again, it's just mostly because of the achievements. Nomad sometimes because they'd be locked, and somehow my Elytrope can't unlock that primitive Chafer. He has 25 lock, even though I have more dodge than he has lock. I have twice more, but sometimes I think he has a spell that does minus dodge. That's why. So, anyways, even though I did win, it was a fairly close one. These mobs are pretty tough, especially they do this one poison, but it's cumulative, right? They do this one poison where if I use MP, then I take about 70 damage, and it's based on how many MP I use a turn. But you know, like it's still quite a strong spell, because they can both do it, and then I end up taking like 140. The dungeon went pretty well, and overall, like my technique was good. Sometimes they would do things that were slightly annoying, like they wouldn't always do the same things, and I had to start again. But it turned out pretty well, and I ended up getting all the achievements. You can see here I'm not level 40, so I can't collect them yet, but you can see there was a little check mark that I did them. So I'm just going to complete the quest because we're doing the Keymaster quest, so I'm just going to go over to the house. Just go and complete the quest. I up level 37, he gives me the Tofu key, and that's it for this episode. I will see you at the next one.